Welcome to our special show, where we are going to have a very important discussion with the one and only Pau. A major issue has been brought up as a consequence of the pandemic of COVID-19. Environmentalists had warned of the threat posed to oceans and marine life by skyrocketing plastic pollution. I am here with the expert Pau, who will try to give us a brief explanation of what is going on with the world.
Basically, basically during the pandemic, many things used once, such as disposable masks and gloves, are ending up in the oceans, which cause very detrimental damages to the environment.
Okay, and what are some of the most common wastes left at the sea, and how are they harmful to the environment?
Usually, the most common seen are plastics such as plastic bags, plastic cups, plastic straws, and recently the masks and the gloves. The problem is that because they they look a lot like different animals such as jellyfishes and stuff. Uh, Many animals such as turtles are eating the plastic, which can cause them to either suffocate or die. And also many other animals are getting tangled in the in the in the bags or in the mass, which cause them to maybe die because they cannot move around. And also the ocean is getting more and more dirty.
Okay, and I assume experts and scientists in the subject have investigated and analyzed deeply this major issue. What do they have to say about it? What are some of their statistics?
Okay, so already the problem has been an issue for quite a while. According, I'm sorry, according to a few studies made by, um, sorry, according to a few studies made by the UN Environment in 2018, the Mediterranean Sea had over 15 570,000 tons of plastic flown into it annually, which is, to put it into perspective, would be as equal as dumping 33,800 plastic bottles every minute into the sea. The problem here is that it adds to to the the problem because math already masks make 66,000 tons of contaminated waste just for using them once. And it already adds to the problem that we had of plastic in the sea.
Okay, and in your professional opinion, what is it that us as a community can do to avoid the progression of this problem and hopefully stop it?
For starters, we should start searching different alternatives for, in this case, masks and gloves, for example, instead of constantly having to depend of disposable masks, start using reusable masks. Not only they're far more convenient, but they're also a bit more cheaper, and and they can be washed and used many times. And the same thing could be used as gloves. They are far more convenient and can be washed. Also, if we really have to use a disposable mask for any reason, we have to learn how to dispose of them correctly, which that would be cutting the threads of the mask and putting them in the garbage.
Okay, thank you for all of this very valuable information. That will be all for today's show. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you for inviting me to the show.